Good evening. My name is Willie Lucas. I am with JSL Development Center, which is a child care facility here in Edgecombe County. I actually, serve children in Nash and Edgecombe County. And I kind of wanted to talk tonight on child care issues. I definitely want our legislators to understand the importance of early childhood education. From Governor Hunt, who established the Smart Start program, a program that now is modeled over the United States. And from what we're seeing now, this program is in jeopardy of being dismantled. We're talking about giving children 0 to 5. That Smart Start that they need to go into the public schools to have a chance at being successful. And the program deals with so many areas other than just children. A couple of them that I want to talk about today was actually the teacher education. How the teacher education has increased tremendously in the years that Smart Start has been in existence. How we've been able to get our teachers to go back and obtain associate degrees. We're living in a society where the state is putting more demand on us as child care providers to have higher quality. But the budget that we're looking at this year will actually eliminate a lot of the incentives that we use to get the teachers to go back. Incentives like the wage program, the TEACH program, the health insurance that help them to provide medical insurance for them and their families when they're working in the industry. We're talking about family support activities within the Smart Starts that not only concentrate on the children, but actually concentrate on the family as a whole. We look at the other aspect that I want to talk about very briefly is the actually Ward 4 program. We're talking about a program that has a track record now of about 8 years that not only address the child care needs for working families, but also address those needs for families who are not fortunate enough to have jobs. Some of these are by physical disabilities, some of these are because of unemployment and other reasons. But is it right to deprive those children of that early education that they deserve and need simply because they don't have parents in their homes that are working? We have been providers for several years with the Ward 4 program. The program works. We have children who overcome language deficiencies and other deficiencies, and it's just amazing to be able to see a child that comes in August, very timid, and a child leaving in May who's ready to tackle the school system. Nash and Edgecombe County, there's been a very close relationship, in my opinion, between the public school system and private providers. And Smart Start, this funding through Ward 4 and other activities have been able to bring us together, to sit us down at one table, and we can appreciate the jobs that each one of us do. It has been said that a child learns more in the first 3 years of life than we do at any other time. Let's think about that for a moment. You have an infant who's born who can do virtually nothing for themselves, who learns how to maneuver, walk, talk, and do all those things in just a few years. And then it takes us 12 years to get a high school diploma. So, those are the things that I think that we need to let our legislators know, that early childhood education is very important. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Farland.
Good evening. I'm Reverend Shirley McFarland. I'm a resident of Edgecombe County. I'm employed by Nash Healthcare Systems as a chaplain, and I also serve as co-pastor of my church, which is in Nash County. I'm here on behalf of Champions for Children regarding the budget cuts regarding the Smart Start program and the Ward 4 program. Our children are certainly our most valuable resource. And because of that fact, it is important that we spend more time trying to find other avenues of cuts. It is important that our teachers be supported, and they cannot be supported through additional students in the classroom. Many of us have experienced in our churches and in our communities the difficulties that many of our poor working class experiences. We want our government to know that more and more cuts at the expense of our children is certainly not an option. So I believe that we should work harder together and that we should let our government know that we stand to support such programs as Smart Start and More at 4. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gary Makovitz, and I represent the guardian ad litem District 9. I'm more than concerned about the guardian ad litem programs continue in the future and why it should be cause for concern, because we represented over 17,000 children last year and saved the state over $17 million. If these children are left unaddressed or their family problems are left unaddressed, they will be our future juvenile delinquents. They will be our future criminals, at which time we can pick them up at a much higher cost, much more cost and lengthy housing and facilities and rehabilitation where there are no volunteers. I think for the safety of the community and for our children, we don't need to turn our back on a program such as this because it's got way too many benefits. I don't think any social program needs to stop because we already have enough crime and poverty, and we're all feeling the strain from the economic situation that brought us here tonight. To stop programs like that, it's just going to enlarge what we're already feeling, the strain that we're already feeling. And what kind of a message are we sending to our children when we tell them, you're not worth our investment in you? Thank you.